We're heading back to Barnes & Noble. There's that Criterion sale going on right now. All Criterions are 50% off. And I've already been there once this Criterion season here in July. And I thought it was time to go back, hoping to find everything I'm looking for. Probably grab a few, 3, 4, 5, who knows. All right, so we're here at the Barnes & Noble, as you just saw. I have no idea what that thing is. Must be doing some sort of construction. But we're going to pick up some Criterions. Got myself a gift card, going to be using it. Probably grab 2 or 3 films. And I still have more that I want to get, but for some reason I feel the need to separate these purchases because I don't know, it's just easier to see a lower number on the cash register when you buy these, even though it's like, well, I'm going to get them. Just got to spread them out a little bit. But yeah, we're gonna head inside to Barnes & Noble. Let's go see what they got. That's what we're here for. All right, let's head to the Criterion section. Look, Gone with the Wind, Best Picture winner. All right, making our way. Although, maybe we should check out some of the newer stuff. Although none of the newer stuff is here. We have to walk around, get to the back behind this. There we go. The new stuff. Minecraft, Sinners. Just that DVD of Sinners. Barry Lyndon right there. I already have Barry Lyndon. Right here, this is what I'm looking for. I'm only seeing Blu-rays though. Let's see. The Big Heat Road Trip. That was a funny movie. I feel like I think I liked that. Not like loved it, but I remember liking it. Clueless. I think that's a new release also. Never heard of this. Is this good? I'll have to look into that one. Being Maria. Scent of a Woman. Mouse Hunt. Mouse Hunt's really good. I had that on VHS, actually. Wait, did I have Mouse Hunt? Maybe I had Borrowers. I really love this steelbook. It's looking really nice. I saw that at Disc Replay, though, for like $4. Mickey 17, Nosferatu. I always say Nosferatu, like Fast and Furious. I haven't seen Craven. Craven is my favorite Spider-Man villain, but I haven't seen the movie. Maybe someday. Or maybe not. All right. This is Radiance Films, 50% off. I don't know anything about this. Heard of these movies? Is something I should look into? This is all new to me. I haven't really explored Radiance at all. Is this a new section? I feel like I've never even seen these films available at Barnes & Noble before. I wonder if this is something new that they've put together here on this end cap indicator. Huh. Interesting. Not recognizing anything that I know anyway there. Let's check out these 4Ks. This section doesn't change very often. I think this looks about the same as the last time I was here. The A24 little gondola thing here. What do we got here? Showing Up, Michelle Williams. Marcel the Shell. I Saw the TV Glow. I saw the TV Glow. Saw that film. I wonder if they ever put anything out for why can't I the Florida Project. I don't know why that was escaping me. The Florida Project in like this type of casing and all of that. Death of a Unicorn. Was that any good? I feel like that just came and went. I like this cover art though. That is awesome. But was this a good movie? I need to watch some reviews. Anybody got a review out there I should watch? Because I don't know. This one just slipped past me fully. I don't even think I saw a trailer for it. Lamb. Heretic. All right. let's go over here. We're trying to get to the Criterion section. So it looks like there's 3 sections there if you count all of those. But if you look at this one, television, this is actually where the Criterion section starts in this area. And it starts with 8.5. Got all your number movies there before we move into the A's. There we go. A Matter of Life and Death. Oh, Amarcord, right. Somebody was telling me about that one. Armacord. How do you say it? Honora, that I just picked up during my first visit. First visit pickup was Honora. I was trying to complete my Best Picture collection because I was missing that film. Barry Lyndon, I have that already in a Kubrick collection. Now this I'm going to pick up if I can find it on 4K. Oh my gosh, did I miss out? There we go. There we go. So this is, that's a guaranteed purchase today, but we'll keep looking. I'll go back and grab it. Blue Velvet, The Blob. What else we got here? Being John Malkovich. I don't have that. I don't think I have that. I know I don't have the Criterion, but I feel like maybe I had it just on DVD, but I don't think I do. But maybe my wife had it. Honestly, I can't remember. Defending Your Life, that's a great film. Cooley High, got it. Kronos, I've seen it. Got quite a few of those there. That's cool. Diabolic, is that how you say that? Nice. I've never seen it, but I kind of like that cover there. Dazed and Confused, look at that. It's a die cut right there. I don't know if I've ever noticed that. I've never had intentions of buying Dazed and Confused, so I never looked at that one too closely. Makes me think of Parasite, you know, the Parasite, how that's die cut, has die cut holes in it also. Election. All right, move up here. Take a look at some of these. What's that? Okay. Oh yeah, Fear and Loathing. Kind of want to pick that up today too. That was one that I thought I had, but I feel like I just remember seeing it at disc replay a lot and not getting it, but I regret it. I should have picked it up. Ghost World, Ghost Dog. Funny Girl. They still got a lot of those. A lot of people picked them up though at the same time. We got 8.5 over here again also. Have it in 2 spots. Got some Godzillas here. Now this is kind of actually thinned out because I don't remember so few films being on this shelf last time I was here, but maybe I'm wrong. All right. Gummo. I've never seen this, and maybe I'll never see it because I mentioned this in my last trip. My wife hates this movie more than any movie ever made. So I don't think I'll ever be picking that one up. Happiness, I just watched the trailer for that, and then I read the comments in the trailer, and everybody's like, this trailer is not accurate to this film. Look at that signature of that director. That's awesome. I love that signature. Reminds me of Frank Lloyd Wright's signature a little bit. All right, let's keep going here. How to get ahead in advertising. I Am Cuba. Oh, someone was telling me about that one. Maybe I should check that out. Read up on it anyway. Okay. The Seventh Victim. It's a mad world. Last time I saw that, it was on VHS. I remember renting that on VHS when I was in grade school. It was probably, gosh, when did Batman Forever come out? It was around that time when I watched that movie. Oh, yeah, I want to pick this up. He's from Peoria, Illinois. That's kind of close to me. I want to watch his life story through that film. It's like somewhat autobiographical. The Last Waltz, The Learning Tree. Got some Life Aquatic there. Lone Star. Oh, that's another one I want to pick up. They got this on 4K? I don't know. I have the Long Good Friday. Lost Highway is one I want to pick up. Should I pick it up today? Let's see. Magnificent Ambersons. Mean Streets. Midnight. Minding the Gap. I love that cover there. Let's see here. Moonrise. There's Moonstruck. Mother. Albert Brooks, he's so funny. Although I think I watched the trailer to Mother and didn't think that looked good, so I don't think I'll pick that one up. I love The New World. That's a great movie, and that's a great cover right there. Night Moves, Gene Hackman. I don't know. Maybe I should pick this one up. I had some people in the comments of the last video mention it, like, hey, grab that one. Or saying it was good. Because I remember I watched the trailer for it, and I didn't think it was... The trailer didn't grab me. But I think I was being sold in the comments that maybe Peeping Tom, that's a really good movie. But yeah, that... Wait, where are we at? Pinocchio here. I kind of want to see that. I haven't seen Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio yet. What was I just saying? Lost my train of thought. Is that new? They got a lot of copies of it. Punch Drunk Love. Oh yeah, Real Life. I watched the trailer to this also, Albert Brooks. It was really funny. Like a 3D gag, breaking the fourth wall. Jokey. Got ourselves some risky business there. Roma. Did not win Best Picture. The Runner. Saint Omar. Scarface. And this has actually been kind of picked through. Stagecoach. Tenenbaums. Solaris. Slacker. I wouldn't mind picking up Slacker. Sid and Nancy. Thief. Thelma and Louise. The Three Musketeers. The Four Musketeers. You know the Three Musketeers candy bar used to come with 3 different flavors? I believe. I think my grandma told me that. Or I know my grandma did tell me that, but I think that's what I remember her saying. 3 different flavors. Town Bloody Hall. Umbrellas. Is it Vampire? Walkabout. Let's see. Winchester. Ooh. Let's see. With Nail and I kind of want to pick that up, but like, where's The Wiz? Because I was going to grab The Wiz today. I was for sure going to grab Basquiat and The Wiz. Did I miss it? Oh, wait. I don't see it in here. Did I miss out? Wait, I didn't see Sorcerer either. I was going to grab Sorcerer. What? Oh, no. Well, dang. Items have been picked up. I grabbed 4 films. All right, I am back from Barnes & Noble. Got a little bit of a haul here, but my goodness, did I mess up, because last time I was there. So normally what I do is I spread out my purchases, because my Criterion section at my Barnes & Noble, the Criterion section at my Barnes & Noble, is always full, and it's rare that they don't have anything, right? So I was holding out to get Sorcerer and The Wiz, and I shouldn't have done that because they are not there, and they're not anywhere near me, and they are not, well, at least Sorcerer is not on Amazon. So I really screwed up there because I have to wait till they replenish, I guess. Like, I know they're gonna, I don't think it's gonna go out of print or anything, but man, that sucks. So I missed out on that. Unless, I don't know, are they gonna restock? I don't know how that's gonna work, like before the end of the sale. So I wasn't able to get those two, which are they were part of the 2 of the 3 I was originally going to purchase, but because I couldn't get those, I got other ones instead. And those are, well, I don't know, I guess I'll one at a time I'm here. So the one that I knew was going to be a purchase this go around was Basquiat, and this is an upgrade for me, which I normally don't do. I do have Basquiat on DVD, but I wanted to grab it on 4K. I really like this movie. Julian Schnabel directed it. Julian Schnabel and Basquiat used to, run around together. But a lot of Julian Schnabel's paintings are in here, and actually Julian Schnabel did the Basquiat paintings in here as well. Jeffrey Wright plays Basquiat, does an amazing job. Watch some interviews with the real Basquiat and just notice the speech patterns, the mannerisms. He picked up on those so well. David Bowie plays Andy Warhol. This is one of my favorite. Is it my favorite? I think it might be. My favorite movie on an artist. It's either like this or Pollock, I think. But I don't know, probably this, because this one's a little bit more artistic in the way it's presented, because when he's daydreaming, he wants to go to Hawaii. The movie kind of, well, I'm not going to give spoilers. But yeah, he has these dreams of like visiting Hawaii, moving to Hawaii, living in Hawaii. And he'll like kind of daydream, look off into the sky, and the sky like turns into an ocean and surfers on the ocean and things like that. And I like the artistic touches that are happening in this film, sort of that surrealism that's added to the movie. So very good movie here. If you haven't had a chance to see Basquiat by Julian Schnabel, please do. There are composite characters in this movie, as in like invented characters that are meant to like be a grouping of a variety of like real life people, but there's also some real life people. Like David Bowie plays Andy Warhol. Andy Warhol's a real person. But let's see, who else? Mary Boone. Mary Boone is a real person. She's played by Parker Posey. She's a real person. But some composite characters would be like Benny, who's played by Benicio del Toro. He's like sort of a composite of a variety of different friends of Basquiat, because if you had like all 16 friends or something, then you'd have too many characters, right? So it's just kind of a, let's cram them into this one invented character. Let's see, who's another example of that? I think Gina is also a composite character, right? She is like a number of girlfriend situations, I guess. Yes. Gary Oldman's character is sort of a composite of various more famous painters at the time than him. What would you call them? Like mentors, maybe. But one of them is obviously Gary Oldman is sort of like a version of Julian Schnabel, who again directed this. So, and other things that point at that is the children of Gary Oldman's character in this movie are Julian Schnabel's kids. The parents of the character that Gary Oldman plays are Julian Schnabel's parents. So, it's very clear that that's like a version of Julian Schnabel, but also some other people. That guy's paintings are Julian Schnabel paintings. But yeah, this is a great movie. Great movie. Okay, next we have, this was one that I've been wanting to pick up for a while. Gosh. I gotta remember a name here, but it's Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, and I love the illustration here. Ralph Steadman, that's it. Ralph Steadman did the illustration here. He's heavily associated with old gosh, names are just, the gonzo journalist. What the heck is his name? Come on. Why can't I think of anybody's name right now? That's who this is about right here, but I'm not saying his name. Hunter S. Thompson, my gosh. They had collaborations and everything, but Stedman, yeah, he did, this is his illustrative work here. And, I did see this movie once, and I know I always say I don't like Terry Gilliam movies, but I remember watching this one and liking aspects of it, but I haven't seen it in so long, and I was like, you know what, I want to give it another rewatch. So I thought I actually had this one like ages ago on DVD, and I thought that's how I had seen it, but it's not in my collection. I don't know, maybe someone borrowed it, or maybe I never actually owned it, but now I have it on 4K, got that upgrade. Speaking of Ralph Steadman, I believe he did this because this is definitely his style in every single way with Nail and I. So I've never seen this movie, but I believe it was my friend on here comments quite a bit and sent me a cool Addams Family cereal box. Hexier. I remember, I think it was my last video where I went to Barnes and Noble, and I was like, I don't know about this one. He was like, check it out. It's good. And I was like, well, let me watch the trailer for it, and I loved the trailer for it. I thought that was pretty interesting. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna check that out. Plus it has the Stedman art on it. So I guess I'm collecting Ralph's work on Criterion here. So now I have both of those. I don't think he did any others, but we got them for both of these right here. All right, next. So I got 4 today, so I got one more, and that is I got some good information from a lot of you, because I had asked in my last video at Barnes & Noble. I was like, tell me about Night Moves. I want to know more about Night Moves, because I did watch the trailer for it, but when I watched the trailer, I thought it felt like a stale movie. I was like, I don't know. This movie doesn't necessarily seem like something I'm looking for. When this first came out, I watched the trailer, first came out on Criterion, and I don't know, I just wasn't fully sold on it. But Gene Hackman recently passed away. He's somewhat of a local hero. I don't live, he's from Danville, Illinois. I don't live in Danville, but Danville's not that far away. With him being from Illinois, I thought I would, I don't, not just because of that. He's a great actor. He's a great actor, but his recent passing, this being a newer release, just, I don't know, everything. I've been watching some of his movies in here, and I don't know, it got me interested in this, and a lot of you mentioned, hey, it's a good one, check it out. So I now have Night Moves, and I'm excited to check it out, and I love the artwork also. Great artwork there. We already talked about Stedman here, but this is cool too. The artwork, we have that graffiti style crown that he always did, the crossing out of names, and then I believe they're rewritten. Oh no, they're not. Okay, so yeah. Oh no, they are. All right, so, well, some of them. Oh no, it is. Okay, yeah, so you have Jeffrey Wright and David Bowie, see how they're crossed out. So that's something, Basquiat would do, like have a word, but then cross it out. So it like kind of forces you to read it a little more than had he not crossed it out. I think in the movie they say, crossing out the words make them more important or something like that. I think that's a quote from Anina, who's also a real person. Yeah, so grabbed 4 films. And I'm not done, because I'm going to still try and get The Wiz and Sorcerer if I can. And I haven't picked up any David Lynch movies yet. And I want to do that too. I mean, I want to get like 2. And I don't even think they had Inland Empire. And I was going to grab that one also. I made a mistake. This usually doesn't happen. I feel like my Barnes & Noble, they're usually well stocked. But they were low on a lot of stuff. So I don't know if they're restocking or what's going to go on. But we'll see what happens, because I want to get Sorcerer, I want to get The Wiz, I want to get Inland Empire, and I want to get Lost Highway. those are the main ones I can think of right now. But very glad to add these to the collection right here. Did you pick these up during the sale? If you've seen these movies, what do you think of them? Good purchases, bad purchases? I already know Basquiat's a good purchase. So yeah, I mean, it's been a while since I've seen Fear and Loathing, but I think that's a good one. From what I recall, I remember liking parts of it. So yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and perhaps we'll see you tomorrow for more Peer Hangout.